Hello, Wasatch sixth graders. Last week, I taught you about Leonardo da Vinci and showed you some of his paintings. Now, this week, uh, I will use this big book, okay? And this is called the Leonardo's Notebook, and shows you four different um, the categories uh, from this notebook, and give you four different challenges according to that category. The first category is anatomy, okay? And then botany, that means the study of plants, okay? And then inventions, and lastly, portraits, okay? So let me just show you some of the pages from this book. Okay. First, do you remember the reversed writing that we talked about? So here is a good page on reversed writing, right there. Okay. And now do you also, maybe you don't remember, but I did talk about the big word chiaroscuro. Okay. This sketch of the fabric or sheets, okay, shows the chiaroscuro technique. In the modern English, it means shading. Okay. And so let's talk about anatomy. Anatomy is the study of human or animal bodies. Okay, here is the skull study. Okay. And here is also the torso and the facial proportion study. Okay, and let me show you some example for, before that, let me show you the animal anatomy study. Here's a picture of horse. Okay, and how about some pages for botany? Botany is a study of plants. Okay, like that. Okay. And also, he did a lot of studying on architecture. That is, of course, the study of the buildings and the structure. Okay. And inventions. This looks like a flying machine. He did a lot of different inventions also, like this, or vehicles, or the weapons, different parts, stuff like that. All right. Now, with that example, let me tell you about the challenges you can do. First, anatomy challenge. So I put this sign, and this example, this is Leonardo da Vinci's example of this. Looks like a sketch of legs and feet. Okay. And you can pick up this blank paper right by the anatomy sign, okay, and try to sketch your hands or feet or legs or arm. Okay. Don't do the face on this, okay, because the portrait will come later. Okay. So that's the first challenge. Now don't pick anything that's too easy, like a nail or belly button. Do something a little bit harder. Okay. All right. The second challenge is the botany. Okay. Pick up some plants that you can find around your house. In December, maybe you can find poinsettia plants. Okay? It could be a fake plant if it's really looks real. Okay? And sketch it. You don't have to color it, just sketch it out with a pencil. Okay? For that, you also use the same blank paper. So make sure that you pick that paper up. Okay, the next challenge, the third challenge is invention. Okay. Here is the Leonardo's example. Okay, and if you want to do this challenge, you pick up this graph paper from me. I'll put out the small portable desk right by the art room. Not art room, I'm sorry, main Wasatch building art closet door. So it will be between Miss Beck's the classroom and the boys' bathroom. Okay, and you pick these paper from there. Okay, and then try to draw some inventions. Okay, come up with your original idea. Okay, all right. Now, the last and the most difficult challenge is the portrait challenge. Okay. Now, this is really, really hard. It's super difficult. So if somebody's missing some, if you are eager to have extreme challenge in your life, then pick this one. All right. So what I will put on that table is these two portraits done by Da Vinci. Okay, and then you don't have to pick two of them. You can pick this one or this one of them. Okay, and I also have this larger grid graph paper, and then pick that too. Okay. So what you will do is first draw. Okay, yeah. First, use a ruler and then draw a straight line right on the grid line at the bottom, and also on the left side. And put the number, okay, put the number 0 on the corner, right here. And then put number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the bottom. And then you do the same thing going up, 1 to 6. Now I changed the writing system so that I will not get confused. But if you want to, you can just put the regular number there. Okay. And what you will do is, this is kind of like a mathematic concept. So let's find the first spot, which will be the tip of the nose right here. Right there, okay? And then, so you use the graph lines to locate it. So it will be on number 2 vertical line, right? And it will be right above the number 2 horizontal line. So here's a 2 and 2 intersection, and you put the dot right there above the 2 horizontal 2, and that will be the tip of the nose. And you do the same thing, for example, right here, that's the end of the nose, the top of the nose, and right here, the forehead, and the lip, chin, okay? And then you just find the major spot, shoulders, okay? And so on. And put the marks first. And then you try to connect them. And so, and the shading comes later. So this is it's this version here, and then this is my example, finished example. Okay, so that's how you do it. So this one, I actually enlarged this project into twice as big, but you don't have to do the enlargement. Okay, so this become that. Okay, so that's Mrs. Lee's example, and yeah, it's really hard. But every year, even with the art room open, I usually have about 5 or less 6th graders take my portrait challenge, and they all go to an art show, and they usually do a really, really good job. My 6th graders are really smart. So if you want to do that challenge or other challenges that's easier, okay, pick up what you need, take it home, and try it. Okay? And so that's the end of Leonardo da Vinci video. And next week, I'll come back and I'll take it easy next week and I will do some Christmas crafts. All right. Thank you for watching. Okay. I'll see you next week.